Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Toriko chapter 224 review. Now, this week's chapter of Toriko can be separated into two very simple parts. I mean, very simple parts. The first part is basically the Coco part. The second part is the Sunny part. And it's the Coco leading Grinpatch to another area after Grinpatch does his breath missile, and this was, pure lung capacity, and then he blows, like, this breath missile cannon, and, like, the floor, like, literally, like, a section of the floor was, like, gone. It was, like, and it was deep, a deep-ass hole. On top of that, we have Coco having a speech, and this speech, because, like, we have, and yeah, if you're wondering, no summary. And so part one in a nutshell, right? After we have, Coco meeting up with Komatsu, Grinpatch still in the fucking sky and shit. And he is embracing the taste of Coco's poison. I don't know how. I don't know why. The guy's a freak of nature. No shit, it's Toriko. And so, in order to commemorate the great tasting poison, which, again, makes no sense to me, deep breath, and then it was like a freaking breath missile, pure lung capacity, pure air. And this force took out like a big portion of the actual stadium. And the hole was deep as shit. It was deep as shit. Like, yeah. It was deep. And the thing here is that amongst all the rubble, we have Komatsu turning around and he's looking around him and seeing all these chefs being captured. And then he turns to Coco and he's like, why, Coco? Why are the Bushukyukai so hell-bent on capturing us, the chefs? And then Coco has a speech. And basically what it is, this speech, what it comprises of, what it is in a nutshell, is to let Komatsu know that the chefs, they are the ones who are the cornerstone of this, of the gourmet age. They are the treasure of the gourmet age. The chefs are, and as a person, and I forgot what they're called. People who go around hunting certain ingredients. I forgot the name. These Seiya. No. Tepe. He's a Seiya. Then the chefs. A Bushukiya, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Bushukiya. And basically, like, in a nutshell, in a nutshell, the way it is that the chefs are the prioritized people of the gourmet age, right? Even more so than presidents, than movie stars, than doctors. It's the chefs. The chefs are fucking Xbox. The chefs are numero uno. So, and that's the way it is, all right? And plus, the importance of the Bushukyukai, the importance of the chefs for the Bushukyukai to go and quote-unquote conquer, which there's no fucking way they're gonna do it, to conquer the gourmet world and to actually attain the ingredients that Acacia left behind. Earth, Adam, God, and the rest of them. They need the chefs. They need chefs of high caliber, of skill. Those who have attained and mastered food honor, food luck, and etc. and so on and so forth. And that's why they're there. That's why. And Coco lays down that we are going to do everything and anything to protect the chefs. And then what happens is that Grinpatch comes back down. The penguin looks nice as shit. Let me go eat that shit. And then Coco comes behind and sends Grinpatch to an underground. He sends Grinpatch down the hole he created with the breath missile. And then now Coco is going to unleash, quote unquote, that poison. So the thing here is that now Coco, he's in full bloom. Because now he doesn't have to worry about those around him, because now he's about to unleash some very deadly-ass poison. And we know that with Coco and his poison abilities, sometimes if you're in the area, you're fucked. And then that's just the way it is. If you're in the area, if you're in his range, you're fucked. So that part, I would give a good. Just because of the fact that we have Coco laying down like an actual full-blown speech, like a full-blown speech about the importance of the chefs in this day and age. He explains about how, basically, like, in a nutshell, quote for quote, because I have it right here, because I took the page and I saved it. Right here it says, you know, the cooking you put, and he's talking to Komatsu, right? The cooking you put so much earnest diligence into making. Next page, right here, okay? Fill the stomachs of people all over the world. You wipe away the tears of crying children. You console, you brighten the future because you give people hope and the warmth like that of the sun. That's why we fight. And we will never hand over that quote-unquote hope over to the Bushukukai. So right there, the guy was like, so that speech, like, so that was only part of his speech, but like his exposition that he had with Komatsu, it was very motivating. It was very sincere, and it lays down the importance of the chefs. It really does in the gourmet age. So that's number one. Part one. Part one, I give it good. Part two, it's okay because Sunny, at some point, he was staring down. Because clearly he's fighting Tanrod, and these bugs are all to hell gross, alright? At some point, Sunny winds up facing off against, like, this big-ass, I think it was a capture level over 80 creature, like this bug. And he's like, gross. Like, he yells out, gross. And then Tommy Rod's like, he is spewing out more and more insects. And then the panel ends off, and the chapter ends off with this giant-ass hybrid bug with the capture level exceeding over 100. So not 4 beast level yet. Or in this case, not King Octopus Kong level yet. But still, it is a capture level of over 100. So now we're going to see Sunny just going. He's going to go in it because all these bugs are gross as shit. And we all know, when bugs are gross, when shit is gross, someone is going to get raped, literally, by Sunny's hair. That sounds kind of weird, but that's the way it is, because Sunny will fuck you up, alright? Hair lock, fry pan, it's over. It's game over. So, but that's the chapter. The chapter, we have one part that's good, because it had a lot of very, I want to say deep, but it is exposition that does give you the scale of the importance of the chefs in the gourmet age. That's number one. And plus, you know, we have Coco now going all out. Or he's about to go out against Grimpatch. And also he did tell Komatsu to go to where Toriko is. And it's gonna be hard. I mean, even though Yunyun's there, Yunyun I don't think can go to that location very quickly. Where Toriko is fighting Stage. But that's number one. And that's good. Number two, it's okay, because you know, it was Sunny just standing there. You know, kind of beastly, you know, yeah, gross. And then now we're going to see him go against beasts that have a capture of over 100. And at some point, Time Rider himself. Because Sunny's to the point where he is, well, he has a hacked ability. Where actually his hairs, the individual fibers, can actually go into like your cells and shit. So he has a hacked ability. And he's fought against King Octopus Kong, who I believe was like the highest level of capture level amongst all of the other beasts that the other kings fought. I believe King Octopus Kong had the highest capture level. I think so. I believe so. I'm not too sure. Yeah, because Gao was like 120 something. Invade Dead was like 120 plus ish something. Mount Turtle was like 130 something, but like King Octopus Kong was like 140. I think so. I forget. I'm not too sure. But that being said, like the chapter overall, okay plus. So I'm signing out. Be sure, of course, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day. Segai wo.